Welcome to Off the Ranch. We're here at Bunker 2.0 with Meredith and Steven. We are about to install our awesome new sinks. We made these things. You saw us making them. They actually turned out pretty good. Meredith and I sanded them all down, and then yesterday we finished them. We put a coat of this clear coat stuff on it, and I think they look really good. We also built these bases and scratched them up a little bit, so we just touched them up with some paint. We're gonna carry these things inside now and set them up. I think they're gonna look very good. Okay, so this is pretty much what it'll look like. It'll of course be pushed back in the corner there more. We're gonna screw each one of these things up into the concrete. So I brought a drill and some special concrete anchors to put in there. So it's still kind of a little bumpy, but it's got enough of polish that it looks nice, and it's waterproof. So it has that coating all over it. So it's totally waterproof, won't absorb any water while people are washing their hands or anything. Pretty happy about it, honestly, for our first concrete job. You?
I think they look good.
Yeah, I think it turned out great. So we're gonna try to square this thing up, measure it all, and then drill it and screw it. We did just run into a problem. I was like, oh wait, that bar is totally gonna hit those pipes when we push it back up against the wall. But we can flip it upside down. Let me show you what I mean. Low bar, high bar. And the other one is high bar, low bar, which actually fits. It's not how we designed it, but that fits. So we're gonna now take the top off this one, flip it upside down, and then it will actually fit with those drain and water pipes. Okay, we got it flipped. Now we're gonna carry this thing back in here. We are almost done. I have 2 screws in each one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and put 4 in there, but we just kind of wanted to see what it looked like. But now that we have that in here, let me back up here. We've just realized how there's just so much room. We made these bathrooms way too big. What else is gonna go in here, Mare? Like a cabinet, maybe?
Yeah, we'll probably put cabinets in here as like storage.
I mean, I guess these bathrooms have to be like ADA and everything, so they need to be big, right? Shuffleboard.
Yeah, for sure.
But we also, yeah, maybe put an arcade game in here.
I mean, I don't think you can put anything in like this whole area.
Yeah, that's true. So it's huge though. But we also built that thing to ADA requirements. We had to make it a certain height, so like a wheelchair could go under, make it not too tall so that someone who is in a wheelchair can still wash their hands. So we did all the right measurements to make sure this thing is compliant and everything. There's just so much room for activities in here. All kinds of activities. And the other one, this one also has like a water heater and an air conditioner closet in it, but that door closes and it's the same size. Went ahead and threw a sink in that one just to kind of see what it looks like as well. Place is shaping up. All right, I'm gonna go spend some time right now drilling holes and putting screws in here to lock these things down so they are totally done. And done. We got 4 concrete anchors in each one. I need to come with a wet cloth and clean all this, but they are done. Let's just see, let's back up. See, oh man, they look amazing. So obviously still need to come hook up faucets and plumbing down there. That is, I think men's, I think this is women's bathroom in here. Check it out, man. So a lot of people told us that for your first concrete countertops, just chalk it up to an experiment and you're probably gonna throw it away and have to do them again. So Meredith and I were ready to know that we wasted a lot of time, but this actually turned out really good. I like the way it turned out. Nice and smooth, seems nice and strong. What if when I hit it right there, it just would have gone and cracked. But I think it's good. I think I could stand on there and it would not break. I'm not gonna try, but I think I could. We're very happy with the way our concrete countertops turned out. And if you didn't see it and you want to see how we did it, there's a couple videos ago. We basically just got some concrete with some fine rocks, made a little form, poured it, and tried to shake all the bubbles out. You can still see there are some bubbles here, especially like certain parts. The top is pretty good, but certain parts there are some bubbles, but that's kind of the beauty. That was me with a hammer. That's kind of the beauty of concrete countertops is they're not perfect. And so there are imperfections here. But man, it worked out really good. Very happy with this. You guys want to see what else has been changing at the bunker? New doors, and we put 8-foot doors in this whole place, which is crazy.
The ceilings are so tall.
The ceiling, yeah, what, these are what, 10 and a half, 11-foot ceilings?
I think so.
Probably 11. That looks like it could be, yeah. I think they're 11-foot ceilings and 8-foot doors, which is crazy. I guess that kind of adds to why this room looks
So great.
so great. The great room is great, but like that is an 8-foot door. Most doors are like 6.5, 7-foot doors. So 8-foot doors are giant. Robert Oberst can walk in here with no problem. These doors are gonna be separating the area for the public and the great room. And so as you can see, they are frosted, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Which is good because that'll let some light through, but people can't watch everyone while they're working at their desk. This room is shaping up. We still need to rig up all the air conditioning pipes in here, but this is gonna be the main room that you come in, buy merchandise or talk about the merchandise you want to get printed for your business.
I ordered a light fixture for right there. There's
Yeah.
gonna be like a little reception desk / checkout place right there.
Yeah,
And I ordered a light fixture that's super cool. It's like concrete.
that's a
around
really
the
expensive
outside.
one.
It was kind of.
I meant to say, is that the
Yeah.
really heavy one?
But I imagined it would be like,
Fake concrete?
or just like a concrete overlay.
Yeah.
But it's like an inch thick of concrete.
So it's like 100 pounds and not gonna,
55 pounds.
it won't support from that, you think?
I don't know.
Probably not. That thing's probably got like 2 screws on a stud and that's it. Why is there gonna be a weird light right there?
Well, because it's going to be like over the
Desk.
reception desk.
I'm sorry it's so echoey. This room is totally empty and very echoey. All right, we got a new light installed up there. Do it, Mayor. Wrong switch. Wow. That's cool. So there's gonna be like 5 of those?
Yeah, there's 4 going this way and 4 this way.
Pretty neat. That's cool. Steven's office, he started building his desk. Not really, those are panels from cubicles. He was just trying to figure out where a desk would go, where a table would go. He was mocking it up, but all going together pretty well. Here's the shower. Mayor and I were grouting this and we still need to come like clean off the rest of it. We got that wall done twice. But that wall's done. We need to do the other 2 walls and then Mayor's shower is done. I guess, do you have to seal that grout? I don't know how it works. You like put anything over it or?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be showered in a ton, but probably should do it. All these lights are new and I have to talk really loud to get over the music so you can't get copyrighted. Okay, bye. And now we're up in the warehouse and we're on the upper deck here. And so all those lights have been installed. We have lights installed up here now, just don't have bulbs in them yet. But soon we will have lighting all up here on the top. That's probably the last lights, right?
Yeah.
We're getting close.
We have the storefront, and then there's a couple in my office that I have not picked out yet.
Yep, those doors we're gonna install right there to separate the office area from the warehouse main area out here. We have 5 AC units in this place. We think later this week they'll be ready to all be turned on. They all are like mostly wired up and everything, but none of them have actually been running yet, so it's still like normal temperature in here. But soon we will have an air conditioned warehouse, which is a big deal because Bunker 1.0, the offices are air conditioned, but everyone who works out in the warehouse space has to deal with the cold of the winter and the hot of the Texas summer. So like when you see on the news that it's 99 or 105 degrees in Texas, we have people working in the warehouse, which it's an insulated warehouse and we have fans, but it's hot. Very hot. So now we're gonna have air conditioning. Everyone will be happy and comfortable. It'll be great. I'm out too. Now I have something super special for you guys. I'm actually on the mansion property and you guys saw me set up a range not too long ago. And I was trying to do it kind of in this weird little like valley and it was really hard to make videos down there because we had to keep going down and up and it was just hard. But the reason we did it there was because we could get a vehicle to right there. The property is so hilly and it's packed with trees. No one's ever lived on this property, so it just hasn't been cleared. So we couldn't get a vehicle, which we need because we carry all of our supplies, all of our pew-pews, and we don't want to have to walk through the woods with them for, you know, like 500 yards to get to the location. We did it there because we spent like a day and cut out all the trees and did a little digging to make it to where we could get a vehicle down there. But it just wasn't an ideal place to do it. So we spent a little more time and I found an ideal place on the property. Check this out. What I like about this is it's all flat and it's shady. It's very hot in Texas. And so shade is a good thing because when I make these videos, I sweat a lot. And why are there giant flies down here? And I look like a moron when I'm covered in sweat trying to make a Demolition Ranch video in the summer. So I found this place and we made it down here, and now I need to do some work on it to get the grass all cut. I need to cut, you know, all these limbs that are hanging down everywhere up, and then get some targets down here and set up our new range. So soon we will have Demolition Ranch videos being filmed down here. It's just gonna take a lot of work. Probably another episode coming up soon with me and a chainsaw and a lawnmower. This land is all untouched, just been growing for a long time, which is great because look at that cover. It's so great. There's oak trees and cedars and they're all freaking tall. I love it. We found the perfect spot. There's a couple other locations too that we're working on getting to. I want to have like a small, short, kind of to medium, small pew range, and then I want to get one that you can really reach out and touch something and practice your long distance pews. So we're working on it, and we are going to make some awesome ranges. My goal is to have a range that Jerry Miculek comes out to and he's like, dang, this is real nice. That's the end goal. I want to make Jerry Miculek compliment the range. Someday, a guy can dream, right? Some of you may not know who Jerry Miculek is, I just realized, if you're not in that world. We have a lot of people on this channel who are not necessarily Demolition Ranch watchers. Everyone who watches Demolition Ranch probably heard of him because he has another big Pew Pew channel, and he is an older gentleman that has been around winning competitions since like I was born, pretty much. Like he is one of the best pew pewers in the game, and he's actually really good. He comes out and puts me to shame, makes me look terrible, but he's just so good, and he's just been around ranges forever. And so anyway, that's who Jerry Miculek is. Go look him up. He's great. His channel is great, and you won't regret it. And I'm gonna have him out to the range again soon. He's been on the Demolition Ranch channel before, but I'm gonna have him out again, and he's gonna go, wow. We're up here at the garage right now, if you couldn't tell. And I wanted to show you this shirt. This is our Memorial Day shirt. Check it out. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Never was so much owed by so many to so few. Winston Churchill. And this year, $5 from every shirt sold is gonna go to the Captain Mark Tyler Voss Memorial Scholarship Fund. For those who don't know, this was Captain Mark Tyler Voss's Bronco. He was a great buddy of mine. He was a groomsman at a wedding, and he passed away. He was in the Air Force, and he went down in a KC-135 years ago, and his brother gave me his old Bronco to restore. And that will be the first project, well, this is kind of gonna be off and on, but this is the first actual complete project that we're gonna be doing in the new garage. So $5 from every one of these shirts for the next few days will go to the Captain Mark Tyler Voss Memorial Scholarship Fund. It will help out the fund that was made in honor of my buddy, Captain Mark Tyler Voss, or as I knew him, Voss. And this thing, we are starting on it very soon now that the ZR1 series is over. We're still gonna be working on the ZR1, but the main part of the build, the main series is done, and we can finally get back to doing this thing. And we have also a lot of little things we need to do this. For instance, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's oil dripping. So when we did the burnout, yeah, we started leaking oil and water out of this thing. Not sure why, but we need to work on that before the actual burnout competition so that I can whip this C6. Check out those awesome lights. God, she's interesting. Got a flapper open there. Look at those tail lights though. I think we need to wrap it. What do y'all think? I can't do a burnout in this thing without it being some flashy color. You know, like black? Not doing black. Let me know in the comments below what color you think we should make the old C6 burnout car. And then someday soon, I'll be able to jump up in this thing and go do some mudding, just like the good old days. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. Link in the description below to this shirt for a limited time only, and it supports my buddy's fund. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time.
Whoa! Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.